السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello guys, how are things with you? أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الاعدادي، أهلا بكم على قناتكم دروس أونلاين إسلام العزيز. متنساش باللايك والشير والسبسكرايب وفعل زر الجرس بيوصلك كل ما هو جديد. النهارده احنا في مراجعة شهر ابريل. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. I read a or an in a newspaper about Dr. Ahmed's whale. I read an not in the newspaper about Dr. Ahmed's whale. I read an article مقال. Let's try in the mountains tomorrow. Let's try not in the mountains. In the mountains يبقى نتكلم فيه rock climbing. Rock climbing. I sailing in the Red Sea last year. Go swimming. Go fishing. Go sailing. go diving, go shopping. يبقى go went بتحب الاكتيفيتيز الانشطه اللي فيها اي ان جي. يبقى هنا بيقول لي I not sailing المنشط في اي ان جي. يبقى went. يبقى I went sailing. I went. The planning is so. I'm not going to try it. The planning is so not. I am not going to try it. مش هجربه. يبقى هو ايه؟ scary. مخيف. Okay? عادل is a good. He shows tourists interesting places. يبقى عادل is مين اللي بيبين للسياح الأماكن السياحية أو التاريخية؟ يبقى عادل is a good. على طول guide. We can see well when it's مش بنشوف كويس لما يكون الجو إيه؟ foggy. Sarah wore a coat to not warm. Sarah wore a coat to keep warm. To keep warm. Traveling abroad or traveling around the world in 80 days was a real no challenge. كان تحدي حقيقي. She will come by train. I am going to the north to meet her. She will come by train. جايب القطر. I am going to the station محطة. To go, you need a boat and some wind. To go, you need a boat and some wind. Sailing. My holiday flat is not the sea. Is by the sea. By the sea بجوار البحر. يبقى by here معناها بجوار. Next to. Okay? جانا معايا جاسمين؟ جاسمين معايا؟ طيب. Nader put on his hat to not himself from the sun. Nader put on لبس الهات to not himself from the sun. To protect. He always puts his photos in a photo album. In a photo album. I am visiting the pyramids. I am excited. Not that. Excited about. Excited about. Driving is not a sport. Driving is diving is a water sport. Not going to do the housework. Going is are. But the question ينفع he is? No. ينفع I am? No. Are they? Yes. They are? No. Are they in a form of a question? We are enjoying not in South Africa. احنا خدنا reflexive pronouns. I myself. I did the homework by myself. She did the homework by herself. He did the homework by himself. I myself. He himself. She herself. It itself. They themselves. We ourselves. You yourselves. Or like behave yourself. Jasmine. بكلمك انت behave yourself. لكن انتوا الاثنين يقول لك behave yourselves both. قدمتوا الاثنين behave yourselves both. بكلم اثنين وقولوا yourselves. كلمة واحدة قولوا yourself. Okay. Is that clear? Yes. We are enjoying ourselves. We are enjoying ourselves. Okay? Yes, next. My little sister is going with a high mountain tomorrow. It's going to infinitive. Future with going to. يبقى is are going to imperative. So my little sister is going to climb a high mountain. Rahma took a photo of with the monkey. Rahma took a photo of Rahma, she by herself. صح ولا؟ Yes. We arrived in France on the night of March. We are on the 1st of March. She is looking forward to. Look forward to. I-N-G.
Okay.
Look forward to. I-N-G. She's looking forward to walking across the desert. Muna and I wrote the story. Muna and I حد وانا يبقى we. أي حد وانا يبقى إيه؟ we يبقى ourselves. ما هو أي حد وانا يبقى إحنا يبقى we. يبقى Mona and I wrote the story ourselves. How about لما أجي أعمل suggestion on let's plus infinitive shall we plus infinitive هيا بنا برضو. هو let's برضو هيا بنا بس let's infinitive shall we infinitive هيا بنا. We could infinitive. Why don't we infinitive? How about, what about ing? How about going to the cinema? So how about a film tonight? انك تروح. How about ing يبقى seeing. How about seeing? The bird slept in a cave to protect from the eagle. The bird slept in a cave to protect البird. One bird. وهنا غير عاقل itself. تبع ولا لا؟ صحيح ولا نايم؟
صحيح.
She started her journey the 5th of April. احنا قلنا برافو عليك. الشهور بتحب in March in April والتواريخ بتحب ايه؟ يعني السنين تحب in 2005 مثلا. لكن لو جه الشهر وقبليه يوم او بعديه يوم يبقى on. لأن اليوم يكسب 5th of April يعني 5 أبريل يبقى اتكلم عن الشهر ولا على اليوم؟
اليوم.
يبقى on. أوكي؟ I'd rather infinitive وفضلوا. I'd rather infinitive يبقى I'd rather go. I'd rather infinitive يبقى go bypass. Amani is going to infinitive يبقى Amani is going to work in a small hospital. Why don't we infinitive مش خدنا في الطرح يبقى why don't we buy your parents going to help you with the housework ولا homework your parents going is ing يبقى عايز ing يبقى عايز are your parents going to. Amir and his brother got dressed لبسوا by أمير وأخوه يبقى themselves a dress is made of cotton. My mom puts the food in the not to cook on the oven is made of metal and plastic. What's made of metal and plastic? Knife. There weren't any not in the ancient Egypt. ما كانش في إيه في مصر القديمة. What? ده ما كانش في غير statues. Cars. Is made of stone. مصنوع من الحجر. Statue. She works as she designs buildings. تشتغل ايه؟ بتصمم مباني. Architect. مهندس معماري. Architect. Okay? In the future, all people will use not cars. Electric cars. In the past, people used candles as there wasn't any. كانوا زمان. Very good. كانوا بيستخدموا الشمع عشان ما فيش كهرباء. These solar not on the roof produce electricity from the sun. Solar panels. الألواح الشمسية. طيب. People use to build a wall. بيستخدموا عشان يعملوا wall. Bricks. الطوب. Some buildings fell to the ground because of the Some buildings fell to the
Earthquake.
ground because of the earthquake. Is a house which is made of ice and snow. An igloo. Mr. Mahmoud is another teacher. He has good way to teach us English. Creative مبدع. To solve some puzzles, you should use your
imagination.
Let's down our ideas from the school project. Let's not down. Write down. What the doors made of? The doors, the plural جمع. The what? Where? They're wearing. No بتحبيني. No بتحبيني. No بتحبيني. السؤال بيحبيني. They're wearing any beds. Yes. Teaspoons made of metal. Teaspoons, the plural are. Yes. In ancient Egypt, they're not a village called Deir el-Medina. In ancient Egypt there a village مفروض يبقى there was. طب ليه مش is؟ عشان in ancient Egypt زمان في مصر القديمة. I think people live underwater in the future. It's impossible.
We want.
I guess I think people live underwater. It's impossible مستحيل. الأول ولا want؟ فاهم ولا لا؟ Our journey to Luxor will not 12 hours. Will plus infinitive. Will plus take. My pen is not of plastic.
Maybe.
Is made of. My aunt 40 years old next month. حكاية مستقبلية قلب will.
Will be. Will be.
كل شو بقى؟
Will be.
Will be. My wallet. My wallet made of leather. My wallet not made of leather. My wallet. Is. Just name ولا حاجة؟
لا والله.
My wallet is made of leather. What's your not made of?
Shoes.
What's your shoes made of?
اشمعنى اصلا؟
ازاي shoes يعني؟ Is يا أستاذ جاسمين. Is. Singular. يبقى what's your shirt؟ لكن لو jeans أو shoes أو socks تبقى are.
ايوه.
خليك ربنا. قول أمين.
امين.
How will people electricity in the future? Will plus infinitive. Will plus infinitive. How will people get? My car windows made of strong glass.
Are.
My car windows are made of strong glass. I think people want to live on the moon in the. I think people want to live in the future. Very good. The tap is made not metal of. There not any sugar in my tea. It tasted horrible.
Wasn't.
There wasn't. Excellent. إن الشوجر غير معدود والغير معدود موفر والغير معدود. باي باي.